Trail cameras aren't just for capturing wildlife, they let us see what animals get up to when we're not around. Every so often though, they capture things we don't expect to see, and while in most cases these are easy to explain, sometimes they manage to capture creatures known as cryptids. These are animals that are not recognised by science, with some of the most well-known ones being that of Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster and the Dogman. As of right now though, scientists have said they don't exist, but others say we share this planet with many unknown creatures, and every so often they make themselves known. One interesting way that mysterious creatures make the news is by eyewitness reports, but what's more interesting is when these creatures are captured on camera. This is what happened with this creature, whose identity is currently not known. Recently, this photograph has been making the rounds on social media, and various theories have been put forward to try and explain it, with some suggesting that it's the famous Dogman cryptid. Most suggest that its feet look like that of the mysterious Dogman, a dog-like humanoid that's been reported in several parts of the world for the last few decades. Interestingly, many have detailed their reports, and when combing through each one, all of them are very similar in nature, making some suggest that what people are seeing is the same creature, and that it somehow managed to survive in various regions across our planet. The image has been shared on various groups, with some saying that it's some of the best proof we have of the cryptid. However, one issue is that there's not much information known about the photograph, so it's been tough to narrow down what wildlife is in the area. But believers have said it doesn't look like everyday wildlife, with one user saying the following: "These photographs have been floating around on the web for a while now, and the go-to is that it's either a Dogman or a Bigfoot. These two are the most common cryptids captured on trail cameras. In recent times there's been various photographs taken of Bigfoot, some of which have been snapped by trail cameras, so I think that this is the more likely candidate." End quote. The image of the foot though has confused people, with some saying it's too humanoid for it to be an animal, and being one of the main reasons why people suggest it's either a Dogman or a Bigfoot. For those unaware, all across North America are reports and tales of a creature that's become known as the Dogman. It's been described as looking like a strange werewolf-like creature, and seems to possess supernatural strength and abilities. Some eyewitnesses have often compared the creature to a more dog-like Sasquatch, whereas others believe it to be more of a werewolf beast, and at the centre of skinwalker legends. Interestingly, for the last 60 years there's been many reports about these creatures, and as with most of these tales, the majority of these stories follow a similar theme. Researchers have managed to pinpoint the first Dogman sighting to 1887. This was said to have occurred in Wexford County. The story goes that two lumberjacks were having a conversation when one of them spotted something mysterious. He described it as having a man's body and a dog's face. When they noticed it, they quickly left the scene, not wanting to stay and risk getting hurt by the large creature. Fast forward to 1961, and a security guard witnessed something similar in Big Rapids, Michigan. Most of the encounters with these creatures are just stories, and there's no way to back up what the individual saw. However, the security guard remembered that he had a camera, and was in fact able to snap a picture of the large beast. Those who have analysed it says it matches other eyewitness descriptions of the Dogman. Although the majority of Dogman sightings are from Michigan, there's been some outside of this area that have come forward with similar experiences. Cryptid researchers have said that trail cameras are the best way to capture these cryptids, and that there's no shortage of photographs. Unfortunately, they say the majority of these are brushed aside as fakes, even though there's no evidence to these claims, saying that this label was put on them so people stop talking about it. One person said the following about the photographs: "I think that is the Dogman creature. I've seen some say that it's Bigfoot, but for me the overall look of the creature matches that of the Dogman. The photo is really human-like and matches many people's eyewitness accounts. My friends seen a Dogman and they said it was very human-like, except from the fact it was much bigger, standing around 7 feet tall, and having the overall build of a wolf, while also possessing the ability to walk on 2 legs. These cryptids fascinate me, and I'm sure there will be more photographs that will come to light in the future." End quote. One of the strangest reported encounters of the Dogman creature comes from California. According to the reporter, the story circles around that of a woman who claimed to have encountered the Dogman creature near the city of Sacramento, and this happened back in 1953. The sighting is believed to have taken place roughly 1,000 feet west of the American River, a short 2,000 feet east of the state capital, and in a small house owned by a family. According to the woman, she had this sighting when she was around 12 years old. As she was laying there, she claimed to have noticed a large mass moving in the window, as if someone or something was trying to stare inside. She quickly got up and went to the window to see a large face of a dog that seemed to be staring into the room through a low window. She claimed that the head of the dog looked very strange, much larger than that of a coyote or a normal dog, and it had a long straight snout, too dark to see what colour it could have been, but was believed to be a dark grey with glowing red eyes. She ran from the window and then noticed the creature began to stand up on its hind legs, and that it measured around 5 feet off the ground. She screamed for her parents to come, which scared the Dogman away before anything else could occur. They quickly went outside and claimed that nothing was nearby, and that the window was far too tall for a dog to be standing up and looking in. Unfortunately, nothing more can be gathered from the report, as the woman was unsure of the exact time of day the event had occurred. So what do you make of these mysterious photographs? Do you think they show a Dogman or a Bigfoot, or do they just depict everyday wildlife? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.